Additionally, if anybody would want to use the washroom, it's just outside the door to the left. But make sure that you do not disturb anyone while moving in or out. With that, I would like to request everyone to raise their right hand and repeat the club name after me. We provide a positive and supportive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their leadership and communication skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With that, I would like to hand over the dais to our deciding club officer, Toastmaster Pradeep.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I want to know this is my first time I'm being a presiding officer today, and I'm feeling very excited to have this opportunity here. Well, there is one festival coming onwards, Holi, and in a Holi, we usually try to color everyone and try to enjoy the moment with the colorful environment. And I would say there is one sentence which is overly used in this Holi, and that is "Baraja se tilak lagana." Come outside, I just want to put a holy mark on it. HOLY. You don't know, in that word, the W is silent. Whenever you come outside, you will be wholly bombarded with the colors. And in a Holi, I had one incident when in a college you are usually in a hostel. And remember that when a gang of your friends came outside and asking you to come outside, and when you go outside, they will color you. You don't know it is a pakka color or that color. And eventually, there you only got ruined by your friends somewhere. And when you go to the bathroom, you found out that soap is stolen by some of the other roommates. Usually, there is only one shop outside that you used to have a grocery for the whole hostel. And when you try to bring a new soap and you found that it is totally out of stock, everyone is that is the reason why my soap was stolen. And eventually, I do whatever I could at that time, and the next day, the roommate find out where all the toothpaste gone. So, with that being the incident, now I am confirming that today's meeting is started. Now just begin with the guest introduction. If Toastmaster is usually for the get rid of a stage fear, I will encourage all the guest members to, if they are comfortable, please come on stage and give introduction.
So, good morning everyone. This morning I am attending the class 4 times. So I am slowly removing my fear of stage, and last week I speak to Anand also. So I will start joining this group from the month of April. So it's really nice. Everyone is attending class and hearing everyone has different point of view for one subject, and get the knowledge of different vocabulary with respect to the certain amount of content. You get a grasp and listening to everyone. Thank you.
I also want to inform you that our club got one award here, as you can see. I will want to inform that this credit goes to all the ExCom team members' efforts. Thank you. Now it is time for book of the week. For the book of the week, I would like to Toastmaster Janardhan to comment.
The world is for sale. Commodity trading. The diesel or the petrol which is used to come as a commodity. The battery material lithium which is made of as a commodity. The rice, soya bean, corn are commodity. This book talks about the commodity trader or the middleman who connect the supply market and the demand market. The supplier doesn't know where he can get the best price for his product. The consumer doesn't know where he can get the lowest price where he can buy from. And this commodity trader or the middleman connects both the market. In connecting so, they altered the course of history and they didn't have any rules. To quote an example, Muammar Gaddafi, the Libyan ruler, authoritative ruler, he was dethroned. You all remember he was found in a pipe somewhere, if you have seen. And for that, one commentator called Vittor, he played a big role. How did he do that? There was a rebels and who captured some part of Italy where they were putting a lot of oil. They can only produce oil, but they need diesel to run their tanks. And this Vittor came in between and they exchanged the diesel for the oil. And rest is history. In 6 months he was caught. In Zimbabwe, when there was hyperinflation, you remember, right, the inflation was 1,000 times. Commentator called Cargill, he printed money, and that money became a legal tender in Zimbabwe. When Crimea was annexed by Russia, this was in 2014-2015, one commentator called Glencoe, he played a big role in so that Putin can annex. He wanted money, so that's in detail you have to see how he did that, but probably he played a very big role. These two traders didn't have any rules. Okay? Even during apartheid, when South Africa was under white rule, the apartheid government was still running mainly because of commentators, because they were getting the book. Very intriguing book, and I didn't bring it because somehow I forgot it in Mumbai. But it's an interesting book, and the commodity touches everybody's life. It talks about companies like Vitol, Cargill, Glencore, Trafigura, all those companies who have altered the course of history. Go and read it, and I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time. Thank you.
Now, I think there is one more case just came by. If you are comfortable, please come on stage to give a brief.
Dr. Vidi. Hello everybody, myself Dr. Vidi Joshi. I'm BDS, MDS, Paralontist and Mathematist. So here I am, this is my first time. I learned about Toastmaster from my husband, he was a member. But as I wanted to be a speaker in my field, I was very terrible speaker I think and very shy person in a way. So he suggested me to join this so that I can be little more comfortable about speaking in my field. So I joined this. This is my first time and I'll be listening to all of you. And it would be great for me to just be a friend of all of you. Thank you so much.
Just for a quick reminder that Toastmaster Nehal also came just by. Now let's go with the meeting structure. Now I will call on stage our Toastmaster of the day, none other than Toastmaster Vikram, one of the speakers.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. I'm your Toastmaster of the day. Hello. Hello. Presiding officer told that President Distinguished Club. How many of you know what is the significance of President Distinguished Club? We have something called as DCP, Distinguished Club Program. We need to get 10 points to get this. And in this district, not many are getting this, and Vadodara Toastmasters Club has been getting it continuously. Big congratulations to Tarun and team and Jyoti and team. Their ExCom have worked on this. It focuses on educational goals, membership goals, ExCom who have to attend the club meeting, the TLTP as well. So these all include in this DCP program. Now coming. Yes. Yes.
This was for continuous, I think, for 6 to 7 years in a row.
Yes.
In 2022-23, it was the 7th or 6th time VTM has been given this distinguished club for the 7th or 6th time in a row.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So we are matching CSK record.
Hope we take it.
Being there were two CSKNs once upon a time, Sanjay and me, and we did not get this. Yeah. Now we went to the playoffs but did not win. Yeah. Coming to the team. Before that, this is the agenda, and kudos to the Vice President Education and our club members. There's not been any change in agenda this time. It's just how it was nominated. All have attended. There's no last minute changes. I'm sure that Vice President Education is smiling. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. The theme is about Vice President membership stories. To be honest, in the dashboard or in my membership portal, I've never been a VP membership. But I've always been a VP membership unofficial. Toastmaster Ashok, who was our VP membership when I joined, had to go to UK for some official reasons. I became an associate VP membership. Dr. Satna, the president, made me the associate VP membership, and my number was added in the portal. Since then, I have been getting calls for Vadodara Toastmasters Club. Once I became the president, I wanted to give Toastmaster Pradeep, whom we all met in Capital Toastmasters, who was our VP membership, the number so that he will attend. Unfortunately, he was in a night shift. So I used my president veto power and told no, my number will be there because I like attending the calls. Till date, I have 327 contact numbers with VTM guests still in my mobile. And you have names like Zalak, Zarana. People starting with Z is also there in my contact list. That's because of VTM. Coming to the meeting, we have 3 sessions today. Prepared speaker, table topic, and the evaluation session. For that, we have a tag team, timer, our counter, and grammarian. Our timer today was crucial for the meeting. That's what we are all meant for. Toastmasters is meant for not starting on time but ending also on time. We have timer Vatsal. Now, when it comes to Vatsal, I need to tell a story for the VP membership. I usually switch off my data at 10:30 p.m. If there is an emergency, somebody is going to call me. They're not going to tell WhatsApp that I am dying. They're going to call me. And I always keep it a practice that my mobile will be far away from my bed. I am not able to reach my mobile sleeping. At 12 midnight, I got a call. And we all sometimes feel that somebody has died. I get a call. I want to speak about Toastmasters. Really? Then I asked him, what is the time now? Because I did not believe it was 12. He said somewhere around 12 midnight. I can talk about Toastmasters anytime. 24 hours I can talk, no problem. But what makes you to call me at 12? He said, I am in a night shift. I said, really? So you have to call me now at 12 midnight? I did not tell about Toastmasters. I told him, drop me a message in WhatsApp and let me know what is your comfortable time to speak. Again, don't tell 12 o'clock. I will call you back. That WhatsApp message did not come, and still we are less of one member. Toastmaster Vatsal on stage.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and leaders.
Good morning.
My name is Toastmaster Vatsal and I will be a timer for today. It's been said that preparedness and punctuality are 2 cornerstones of a great leader. Because honestly, if you cannot honor your own commitments, how do you expect everyone else to respect you? So, timing plays an important role in our lives, and here at Toastmasters also, we have timings for prepared speech, evaluations, as well as table talk. So let me just get my cards. For prepared speeches, the timings will be 5 minutes to 7 minutes. So at 5 minutes, I will raise my green card. At 6 minutes, I will raise my yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will raise my red card. But we have one icebreaker also. For her, the timing will be 4 to 6 minutes. So at 4 minutes, I will raise my green card. 5 minutes, I will raise my yellow card. And at 6 6 minutes, I will raise my red card to let her know that timing is. For evaluators, the timing will be 2 to 3 minutes. So at 2 minutes, I will raise my green card. At 2.5 minutes, I will raise my yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will raise my red card. And for table topics, the time is 1 to 2 minutes. So as usual, at 1 minute, I will raise my green card. At 1.5 minutes, I will raise my yellow card. And at the end of 2 minutes, I will raise my red card to let them know that the time is over. Although there will be grace period of 30 seconds after the red card. So all the best to all of you.
You can sit here. This looks a better place to show the cards and for the people to show it. Yeah. People may think it's just the timing. It's going to show the card. I have had once, I was an evaluator and the timer thought it's a table topic and showed the green card at 1 minute itself. As a timer, we need the focus. It's a very important role. Okay, next we have an R counter. In many of my old calls about Toastmasters, I have emphasized that this is a beautiful community because we have an R counter. We count the number of R's as well. I have a funny story related to this. Now, Janaki, our Vice President Education, is our R counter. Janaki, a tricky question. Are you above 18? Are you above 18? Yes? Okay. You are above 18? Yes? Okay. Now, I receive a phone call from a student who wants to join Toastmasters. I explained everything about Toastmasters to him and I asked him, what do you do? Studying? Working? He said, sir, I am in 8th standard. We have Gavels Club. I'll give you Samir number, summer number. Please go there. There was one person who was taking care of Amit and some were taking care of Gavels Club. So what happened was I added this also in my inaugural, the initial exchanges that I asked. Are you above 18? That's the only eligibility that you will have in Toastmasters. Now after a few weeks, a girl calls. That girl speaks about Toastmasters. And I also exchange a lot about Toastmasters. She asks me, what is the eligibility to join Toastmasters? Now I asked, are you above 18? Her reply was, I'm just 21. I took a pause. Madam, I did not ask your age. I asked, are you 18? I told you, I'm just 21. Yes, you are 21. Then I started, come to the meeting tomorrow, let's talk. She never turned up. We have Toastmaster Janaki as an outcome.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests.
Good morning.
So today, as an R counter, I will make a report for those who are using crutch words such as so, but, as. It is using subconsciously. So whenever we come on the stage and we are nervous or we forget what to speak next, to avoid the awkwardness on this stage, we use these crutch words and filler words. So for that, I will be helping out all the speakers that where should they can improve. So I will prepare report and will submit report at the end.
Grammarian. The grammarian for today is Palki Sharma. Sorry. Sakshi. She's been our VP membership. I would request her to come on stage and narrate any funny incident about a VP membership exchange that you had and then tell about the role of a grammarian.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikram. Good morning to each one. As what Toastmaster Vikram shared that even I also asked someone that are you above 18? So that girl asked me that why are you asking me? I'm not going for any modeling or what. So that's not a silly question, but though it was not any funny experience, but then I asked because that's the eligibility because we have other Toastmasters where you can enroll yourself. But she actually took that word into another side. So that was not funny, but then I remember that I wanted to share with all of you. Yeah.
The role.
Yeah.
Sorry, the road. Okay, as we delve into the intricacies of language and communication, let us draw our inspiration towards this colorful festival that is Holi. As you can see in this canvas, it is splashed with vibrant colors of red, green, blue, yellow. It actually happened last year when people came together to celebrate this colorful festival. So, if you notice in this canvas that each color blend harmoniously to create this masterpiece. And so does the language when used with utmost precision and effectiveness. And, can we have next slide please? While it is easy to blend and to adjust colors as per our liking, as per our convenience, improving grammar is not an overnight job. And that's why we here at Toastmasters assist our members in achieving a steady progress. And as a grammarian today, I'll help you in this endeavor. I have two different responsibilities. My first responsibility is to introduce the word of the day and phrase of the day. Today's word of the day is jamboree, pronounced as jamboree. It means to celebrate. So, to take an example, it was indeed a jamboree moment to celebrate our success. Now the word of the day is let good times roll. It means to have fun. Come on, it's a holy next day, so let's good times roll. I exhort each one of you to use the word of the day and phrase of the day as it has been deliberately chosen so that we can all be a part of this celebration. And don't forget to give thumbs up if someone comes up with word of the day and phrase of the day. My second responsibility is to comment on the usage of English language, incorrect grammar, pronunciation. But don't worry, I will also appreciate if you come up with the good phrases and words. So that's all. I'll present my report towards the end of the meeting when called upon by our General Evaluator of the Day, Toastmaster name. That's all. With this, I hand over to our vibrant Toastmaster. I had a moment of jamboree in 2018. I was sitting in the back of an auditorium. There was an open house, Toastmaster Leopolis, late Toastmaster Leopolis. Yes, he was in the open house. He was the PQD then. I didn't know that my name is coming up. Dipankar and Sapna had given my name, and he in fact pronounced as Vikrem. I thought it was someone else. Why should I bother? Then our Toastmaster area director Swapnil told me, just calling you only. And this is my first medal in my life. I've never ever in my academic career, professional career, have been appreciated, acknowledged, or at least give a medal, or at least all I have got is a participation certificate. This was the first medal that I got in Toastmasters. It's a beautiful medal that I cherish. I thought it's a little smaller, but it's definitely closer to my heart. So, fine, no worries. Yes, they gave it for, I have added close to 15 members. You may ask, where are they? Half of them went to Toastmaster Neha and TCB formation. Bad. Yes. We are going into the speaking session, alternate speakers session. We have 3 speakers today. Toastmaster Hitesh, Toastmaster Krunal, and Toastmaster Rashmi. One is a seasoned Toastmaster, one is a beginner, and then another person is first time she's going to come on stage. That's the beauty of Toastmasters. We nurture everyone with the same intent. So before calling the Toastmaster Janardhan for the evaluation of Toastmaster Hitesh, who is going to give his L2 P1 from Dynamic Leadership, I will again narrate one story about my evaluation. I was having the admin rights of Vadodara Toastmasters Club Facebook page. Suddenly one person buzzes me asking about Toastmasters. It was Rupali Ghosh. Now, as soon as you get the message, I opened her profile and scanned the entire profile of hers. She keeps on exchanging about Toastmasters inquiries, and one fine day, she turns up to the meeting. Now, I am a Vadodara Toastmasters Club page for her. My identity is anonymous. But I know that she is Rupali. Now, Pranav may know, when I was the presiding officer, I had all the guest names in my fingertips. If it was Kiran already fourth time, I would suddenly say, yeah, hi Kiran from L&T, please come in here. That's it. Now next time it will be Vidhi, oh Vidhi, the dentist, please come here. Like that when Rupali came, I just casually told her, yeah, Rupali, please come here, we can start talking about. After the meeting, she asked me, how do you know Rupali? That's a point. I was anonymous. Then I told, do you know with Vadodara Toastmasters Facebook page you have been interacting with? I am the Vadodara Toastmasters page. So that was, and she took 1.5 years to join Toastmasters. And after every meeting, she used to ask, how's the meeting? I used to tell her, how was the meeting? And she would tell, congratulations, all the best. Prunal is super, Gitanjali is super, Neha is super. Somewhere I used to tell, please join Toastmasters. I left my role as a president, I went to Vizag, COVID struck, we came online, and then she joined Toastmasters. From 2018 till 2020, she did not join Toastmasters. Yeah. Okay. Now, I call upon Toastmaster Janardhan on stage.
Hitesh will be delivering his level 2 project 1 from the pathways dynamic leadership, and the purpose is understand the leadership style. That's a good time to over to you.
Toastmaster Hitesh on stage. Toastmaster Hitesh, innovative inspiration, Toastmaster Hitesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. As a custom, I wanted to send holy festival greetings to my office contacts, my professional contacts. But at the same time, I wanted to write something innovative and meaningful. After thinking hard, I wrote, may the holy colors of rainbow drench you and bring spring jumps to your life. Holy here is HOLY. I was content with what I wrote and was very happy with the responses that I received. My dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, I wish you a very good and holy morning. A morning full of learning. Innovation is something which distinguishes between a leader and a follower, said Steve Jobs, Apple co-founder. I don't claim that I am a leader yet, but Toastmasters questionnaire helped me identify and believe that I have some traits of 2 or 3 leadership styles. The questionnaire revealed that the highest score that I received was for innovative leadership. Now this was hard to believe because nothing came to my mind when I thought that have I innovated anything, especially on the leadership front. But then I was also happy that I received the lowest score on the bureaucratic leadership style. I'm not saying that bureaucratic leadership style is not good. In fact, this style gets things done, and some would argue that our country is very well administered and run by bureaucrats. But being bureaucratic is just not me. And I read somewhere that becoming a leader is becoming yourself. Therefore, I somehow concluded that if I were to be a leader, I will be an innovative leader. This propelled me to list down few innovations, rather discoveries that I made as a small child. Let me share few of them with you. If you hit a big ant, we call it mankoda in Gujarati, a big ant, with your finger like this towards the left or towards the right or behind, you will find that the ant will come back to you. It is a very good sense of circumference in the center of the circle. Number 2, in a classroom, if you are hiding from your teacher, from the fear of being asked a question or called upon, your teacher will take your name even if he or she is not looking at you. That's the time when I learned to sit tight and give that confident look. Third, I also developed an empirical formula as a child. The amount of heat that you experience or face is inversely proportional to the number of mangoes you eat. Well, these are not the breakthroughs or discoveries and innovations which will take me far towards the path of innovative leadership, but definitely these experiments and observations helped me get along the way of life. In the first one, I learned that you cannot push away the problem. You can only either solve it or live with it. Number 2, imaginary fear is very, very strong, and sometimes the solution to the problem is to remain confident, and in due course the real solution will emerge. Number 3, and this is amazing. This is one of the best learning that I could have got in my life towards the path of innovative leadership. This is great. What? You eat mangoes if you feel hot. And if that's not all, you're still feeling hot, eat more mangoes. One after the other. On a serious note, you should always be ready to let the good times roll. One after the other, even if it's hot outside. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share few important lessons that I have got so far in my journey. And even if any one person out of this entire gathering is inspired by that, I would believe that I have been treading on the path of innovative leadership. Number 1, know that it's not going to be easy. The one who is swimming against the stream knows the strength of it. Number 2, keep learning. Learning and leadership are indispensable to each other. Number 3, empathy is the key. To handle yourself, use your head. To handle others, use your heart. Number 4, people gain confidence by looking at you, how you act, how you behave, what you see, what you tell. If you are in control, they are in control. Number 5, if you want to become a successful leader, use your wit as your weapon. Introducing humor in the tense work environment when you are handling a team is always a good idea. Lastly, do good, and then you can always talk about it. But for that, my friends, first you need to do good. This is my innovative inspiration for life. Thank you.
Wonderful speech, Toastmaster Hitesh. Toastmaster Hitesh and me were busmates in 2018, going to LND. He used to board from Akshar Chowk, I used to board from Diwalipura. And 7 or 8 times I have told him, near Chakli Circle, take a left, that's where Toastmasters is. We used to meet there at Academy of Excellence. And he told, yeah, Next Sunday. Sure, next Sunday. Then I went to site for 3 years. That Sunday never came. And then after we met in 2021, then he told Vikram, you have come now. 22. Yeah. Vikram, you have come now. Next Sunday I am coming. Oh, I thought, okay, fine. It's the next Sunday. But he has come, he has joined, and I am sure that he is one of our shining stars right now. Indeed. Next is Toastmaster Krunal, and his evaluator is Toastmaster Geetanjali. Now, these two are always in my initial script of Toastmasters. When people ask, what is Toastmasters? I tell them it's a community club. Vadodara Toastmasters Club is a community club. We have a retired school teacher. We have a marketing specialist from an MNC. I used to tell about dentist Dr. Sapna and data scientist Toastmaster Deval. So these all are people that we will not meet every day. And Toastmaster Geetanjali, if I remember, there was a Dr. Sandhya who called me 4 years after she attended the meeting. And she asked me, still madam there in the club?
Yes, they are all my students.
One minute. I can sense your urgency. You can let me one more. Toastmaster Jayashree, our current member, she also attended in McDonald's around 3 years back, and she told, I remember Toastmaster Geetanjali. So she is an asset to our Toastmasters Club. Indeed. I'm sure many of them will be eagerly waiting to hear from her.
Namaskar and my soulful greetings to each one of you. Today, Toastmaster Krunal will present his Label 3 Project 1 speech. Name of his project is Connect with Storytelling. His chosen path is Persuasive Influence. The purpose of this project is for him to practice using a story within his speech or giving speech that is a story. Timer, please note his allotted timings are 5 to 7 minutes. His speech title is The Water Gun. All the best, Toastmaster Krunal. Present your best. And we are waiting to hear such wonderful speech. Thank you so much.
Toastmaster Krunal, if I tell something, he has so much to say. He's acknowledging his own words. It's a model speech that we all have to listen so that others can take notes and say, okay, fine, let's speak like Krunal one day. That's the impact that he has made in this club. I'm sure that he's going to create the same impact. I'm giving you a lot of pleasure. Please come. Toastmaster Krunal, the water gun Toastmaster Krunal. Yes. I am over 80. Oh, yeah.
India is a land of festivals. We celebrate festivals at a regular interval in a year. Coincidentally, today is also a festival. So, Toastmaster of the day, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, wishing you all a very happy day. Now, Holi is such a unique festival that it brings a lot of joy with us, right? But if I talk about me, it also brings confusion in my life. Why confusion? Because every Holi, when I open my wardrobe to identify which clothes to sacrifice, surprisingly, I found no clothes torn out enough or worn out enough or old enough to sacrifice. And suddenly the new trend has started to wear white clothes. Oh my God. Who sacrifice white clothes on Holi? For them, we need a courage like Sakshi and Neha. And I'm sure you all have fond memories associated with this festival, right? When you think about Holi. I also have. And today, I'm going to share one of that memory which is ingrained in my heart. The year was 2015. I came back from the office. My son, 10 years old that time, was waiting for me right at the gate. let's go, Dad. Children don't forget the promises, Once you make it. So he recalled the promise I made that morning that we wanted to go for a shopping. So I took him for a shopping of a water gun. So we went to Akshar Chowk to Mujh Suddenly, the market came out for the festival specific market. Everywhere the water guns were hanging and different colors were there. So we took round of the complete market, past 3-4 shops, looking at the different water guns. Suddenly, at one particular shop, my son stopped and pointed out a water gun. Dad, this one. Now, that water gun was almost half of his size. It was this big. I asked him, really? He said, yes, I want that. Okay? So I asked the price to the shopkeeper. He said 1,500 rupees. Seriously. Now, I was internally talking to myself that, okay, this boy is going to play only for half a day. And after that, this must be stored below the bed or over the suitcase of no use. Is it worth spending 1,500 rupees? Now, me being me as a salesperson, I put a counter offer. 800. Now, supply and demand. Without looking at me, the shopkeeper refused. Not possible. My ego got hurt. Now, I left the counter as if I am leaving with the hope that he will call me back for a further negotiation. But to my dismay, he did not. My ego further got hurt. I asked my son, let's go to other shop. I'm sure you will find something better. So again, we took entire round of the market. But unfortunately, that same water gun was not available. So with a dented ego, I came back to the shop again. And I said, okay, take this 1,500 rupees and give me that water gun. Now that shopkeeper, sorry sir, it is already sold. That gentleman had just purchased. Now I saw a man walking with that water gun with his son. Here is the confusion. With a guilty face, I looked at my son. You can choose other options. My son being my son, he said, no dad, let's leave it. I don't want that. On that day, first time in my life, I came back empty-handed. Next day, I saw my son playing with my son's friend with his old water gun. I'm sure he would have forgotten the incident which has happened the day before. But unfortunately, that incident was stored so deeply in this hard drive that even today, after 10 years, I could not forget that. What I have saved, 1,500 rupees, but what I have lost, probably few moments of joy from my son's life that will never come back. My son will never be 10 years old again. So I decided that next year, whatever he will demand, I'll definitely purchase. But that next year never came. Why? Because the next year, my son was grown up by 1 year, so his choices also got changed. Now he was more focused on the water balloon and the colors only. He said, no dad, no water balloon. I am fine with colors and water balloon. So that infuses more pain in my heart that I did not even have that consolation prize for the next year. So this incident taught me a very powerful lesson being a father, that there are two aspects of anything which we purchase. There is a price and there is a value. The price is what you pay and the value is what we get. Sometimes we are so much focused on the price aspect that we completely ignore the value aspect. And from that incident onwards, being a father, I have decided that I am going to focus more on the value and not on the price. Whatever my children demand, I will definitely buy if I can afford. No more questions. And because these children are growing so fast and the world is also changing very fast. And that is the reason the message I wanted to convey to my fellow parents sitting here, that please focus on the value, not on the price. Because the pain of regret is very high compared to the price of the toy, what you are going to pay. Over to you, Josh.
The audience were glued every minute of Toastmaster Kunal's speech. Wonderful speech, Toastmaster Kunal. My next story. I got a call. Where is the shop? I had to explain this is not a shop. Shop. We meet 2 hours in a week. The reply was 2 hours in a week. You know, in US always open. Yeah, in US it's open. Yes, Sunday. Sunday? Yes. No, I want it today itself. What do you want? She said, Lee, I have a toast maker with me. My cousin brought it from US. It's now not working. Tell me how to come and repair. Toastmaster? This is not a toast maker. He said, no. I searched in the internet. Toast maker. The first result was Vadodara Toast Maker Club. Where your name only came. I didn't see once. It's Vadodara Toast Master Club, not Toast Maker. Then I went and checked Toast Maker. There is really a toast maker in US which sells some electronic items. And she was not wrong. Maybe I got messed up with toast maker. She did not relent, and the way she opened her conversation, where is your shop? Even when an auto driver who I take the regular auto every week, and he asks me, what do you do from 10 to 12? Now, what do I explain to him? Suddenly somebody asks, where is the shop? Which shop? That was another funny incident that I had. After a very good speech from Toastmaster Kunal and Nitesh, we have a first timer on stage. I am sure that we all will embrace her courage to come on stage and speak. She's giving her L1, P1, the icebreaker speech from Strategic Relationship. Now, Toastmaster Jyoti, another calm and composed person, and Jyoti's evaluation will allow Rashmi to give the second speech or not. That important icebreaker evaluator is. I am sure that Jyoti will not discourage him.
Thank you, team Vikram. Good morning, namaste to everyone. I'm Jyoti Menon. I'm evaluator of TM Rashmi, who is going to present her icebreaker speech. It is a very great moment for her because she is going to speak first time over a stage. Her pathway is strategic relationship. She is going to present level 1, project 1 speech. Title of her speech is being responsible. Purpose of her speech is to introduce herself to the club. Over to you.
Dear Toastmasters and guests, just an important announcement. As soon as Toastmaster Rashmi completes her speech, we all give her a standing ovation. Toastmaster Rashmi, on stage please. Toastmaster Rashmi, being responsible, Toastmaster Rashmi.
Good morning, Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and respected guests. Today I am going to share some glimpse of journey from a timid girl to a being courageous girl. Drishti Sara. Now I am today feeling some nervousness because today is my first speech in public speech, and I never imagined I would address the crowd, especially in English. So right now, this is a very nervous moment for me. But my dream to become an eminent speaker lead me to join Toastmaster. I used to discuss everything with my husband. So last year December, during discussion, my husband talk about Toastmaster and encouraged me to join Toastmaster. He know I have lots of fear in public speaking. So thank you so much, dear husband, to recommending me Toastmaster. Friends, I belong to a small city of Patna. I am youngest sister of 3 brothers. I had lots of social restrictions. I remember 18 February 2013. I went my friend's house and I enjoyed myself. After return home, I was confronted by my elder brother. He had lots of questions. He asked me, "Where did you go?" Then I replied in very low voice, "Friend's house." Then he again asked, "Why did you go there?" Then that time I completely silent and go inside my house. And that time I made a decision. I never go outside being obedient. And I created my own values. Even I was completed my all education, college education by self-study. But one seed was growing in my mind. I wanted to become an independent girl and make my career in government job. But unfortunately, I had not got any single success. And I was continuously making responsible for my favor to my family and environment. Fast forward, I got married in 2015 and I shifted Baroda, where I found the opportunity to join same-minded, like-minded people group, where I realized I am only responsible for myself, for my career, not my family, not environment. So it gave me to access to taking action. I took action and take admission in first middle language. That part was not easy. That time I had 9-month-old daughter. First time I left to her in daycare. She was very sad, and I was observing outside from daycare. I was also crying, but I did 5-year struggles, and finally I opened my own salon. And I did Jamboree with my husband. But to be frank, this struggle is continued, and I believe 7,000 miles of journey begins with a single step. So thank you, Toastmaster, for being a part of my journey, and I also acknowledge myself to being a responsible. So thank you so much for all.
Absorb the energy in the room. Yes. If a beginner like Hitesh rocked the stage, a seasoned Krunal rocked the stage, here is a fresher who also rocked the stage. Wonderful speech. Wonderful. Mr. Vatsal, you can please tell us the timings.
So, Toastmaster Hitesh, 7 minutes 22 seconds. Toastmaster Krunal, 7 minutes 12 seconds. And Toastmaster Rashmi, 6 minutes 10 seconds. So, all are qualified.
Votes will come in your, the link for votes will come in your WhatsApp groups now. Yeah, one more story before I go to the table topic master, Toastmaster Chintan, be ready. We have done with our prepared speaker session, now it's table topic. There's one person who calls me and says that my English vocabulary is amazing. I am here to help you. Then I told him, yes, we need people like you. Please join us. Then he asks about when do we meet, how often do we meet. Then I tell him that it's Toastmaster Anand, how much is it now to beginner a Toastmaster journey? To renew it's 6,600.
600.
Yes.
8,300.
Yes, and Toastmaster Sakshi or Anand can tell me. When we tell the amount, we tell it's the truth. It's a fact. We need to tell it, and people accept it. When I told him that it was 6,000 around that time, 6,000? Why should I pay? I told you I'm very good in English. I'm going to help you out. You're going to help us out. It's a mutually learning environment. It'd be very nice people like you come and join us. Still, this is a non-profit organization. We collect the fees. Really? Should I pay? You know how many people in my social circle and professional circle think that this is my second income? Not really know that we are paying on every to attend every Sunday to improve. In fact, during COVID, I was at home and I got a call like this. And the person asked about it, and I told around 6,000 to start with, and around 4,500 in the next 6 months onwards. There was a quick calculation from my mother. Every year you spend 10,000 rupees. She herself did not know that I am paying the money to become a Toastmaster. Because it's a non-profit organization, people thought that this organization is running without money. Definitely it runs with money. It's just that the investment is seen somewhere else. We groom ourselves to be the best. So that was, and we didn't turn up for the meeting. That's another failure that I had. Toastmaster Chintan, Toastmaster of the day together. So, table topic master.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So, how many of you know about table topics? How many of you feel that table topics are easier than prepared speeches? No? I can see raised hand from Yashraj, Toastmaster Janardhan and myself. And yes. The reason I felt table topics were easier because my mentor told me so when I joined Toastmasters. He told me that in 2 minutes, whatever you are going to say, it won't make any significant difference in life. And from that moment, I realized that whatever I speak, even if I fumble, I am going to get applause from a very supportive community. And from that moment, I struggled with prepared speeches because I need to remember and deliver. Most of the times word by word, sentences by sentences. But in table topics, I don't need to do that. I just need to speak my personal stories on the topic shared by table topics master. How many of you have heard the speech titled I Have a Dream from Martin Luther King? Right? Now, the surprising fact of that speech, it had no title, that I have a dream. And his speechwriter has acknowledged that the part of I have a dream came impromptu. If you see the original video, there was a lady who was with him in the church. She shouts, "Tell them about the dream you have." And he kept the note aside on the podium and he poured his heart out and spoke impromptu. And that's the speech recorded, played, and been inspiring the generations from the moment it was given. So believe in the power, what you are sharing from the heart without getting prepared. Table Topics is a trademark program by Toastmasters International. When a table topics master, that is me today, is going to give you a topic, you need to come on the stage. You can take few seconds, take a deep breath, organize your thoughts, and then start speaking for 1 to 2 minutes. As timer sitting here would be showing green card at 1 minute, yellow at 1.5 minutes, and red at 2 minutes. Once you see the red card, it's an indication that you need to wrap up your speech within 30 seconds to qualify for the voting as the best voted speaker. Now, I would encourage, as Grammarian said, to use word of the day, Jamboree, and phrase of the day, let the good times roll. With that note, I would like to ask you to close your eyes. And believe me, I don't do anything. Just close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself on the stage, giving a speech with open body gestures and a smile on your face. Feel how you will feel on the stage. Look at every audience member sitting in front of you. They all are nodding, making eye contact to you. You are enjoying the speech you are delivering. And once your speech is over, you are receiving applause from everyone in the audience. Imagine yourself going with the same confidence to your home, and you have that confidence every time someone asks you to speak something. And each time you speak, you bring a smile to the person. People come to you asking you to speak because it inspires them. Now see yourself again on the stage. You are going back to your seat that you are sitting. Feel the environment. Feel the positive energy. And slowly open your eyes. Now this helped everyone to clear our minds. We all have stories. When we listen to any topic, we all have that inside us. But our mind is so cluttered that we cannot articulate that story. We are not being feared of how we will speak, but most of the times it's the fear that how will we look on the stage. So do the visualization that you are doing great on the stage and go with the principle of fake it till you make it. And slowly you will see the change, because I have seen the change in me. With that note, let me tell you again that I will be giving you a quote or a sentence. You need to come on the stage. It's a simple thing. You need to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Correct? Let's start with an experienced Toastmaster. May I request to come on the stage, Toastmaster Ananda. Toastmaster Ananda. My dream, Toastmaster Ananda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chintan. Good morning, dear fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Happy Holi in advance to everyone. Probably there are many people who had a dream to play with colorful Holi with their family members, but that won't happen with them, because every seconds 3 persons dies and 4 persons born. So with that, please take this moment of Holi with full enthusiasm and play colorful with whoever is adding value to your life. Now my dream is, I want to deserve what I want to achieve in my life. This is the only thing I dream. I must be deserved before I desire, so that I get what I want. Because it is the simple and proven way to get what you want. So my dream is, I must deserve before desire. Thank you, and hand over the stage to
So one thing about Toastmaster Ananda. One thing about Toastmaster Ananda, we share one same quality of voice, the voice tone. And what I love about him, he can play with the voice tone. He can take it up and down. What a wonderful speech, Toastmaster Ananda. We loved thoroughly. Now let's welcome a guest on the stage. Let's welcome Dr. Vidhi. So Dr. Vidhi, your topic is, Dr. Vidhi, the best gift I have received. The best gift I have received, Dr. Vidhi.
Hello everybody, myself Dr. Vidhi, and my topic is best gift I got is my daughter, Drisha. I have 1-year-old daughter, Drisha, who is very mischievous, very, very, very jumbo kind of person, and she loves playing around. She plays with water, color, everything. And before even Holi starts, she started playing Holi at home. So it's a very, very best gift I got it. She born premature, but the entire 6 months of journey, which is stressful for me, but very joyful as well for me. And I thank God for giving her
And for the first time on the stage, and what you said in the introduction that you are a very shy person, but believe me, when you spoke, no one felt that. So keep coming on the stage and sharing your story. Now let's welcome on the stage, your name please?
My name is Dinesh.
Dinesh. Yep. So Toastmaster Dinesh. The person inspires me the most. The person inspires me the most. Guess Dinesh.
First of all, thank you so much. My name is Dinesh Kumar. Just for introduction, I joined, I think, Toastmaster Club around 1 month back. I think I had discussed a little bit because one of my mentor told that it's like good community where I can learn. So starting from the most inspiration, it's my mother. How she raised us all 3 kids, and how she used to complete all that task in the difficult situation, and how she was focused about in any circumstances to make sure that what's end result to achieve it. It was not so easy given the circumstances, but I think she able to take us through those journey, and that's the reason we all 3 are successful. Thank you so much.
I cannot agree more. For me also the most inspiring person, and for many of us, is our parents. Most of us, it's our mother. In our field, I'm into clinical trials. There are few psychiatrists that we interact, and those who are not after money, they advise their patients that the best psychiatrists are their parents, because they know their lives better than anyone. Because psychiatrists can give you the medicines, and they tell when we meet in person that it's always 80% of willpower and only 20% of their medicine. So thank you, Dinesh, for sharing that wonderful topic. Now let's welcome on the stage who doesn't come much often when it's table topics, because she wants to give chance to the new people. So I want to give a chance to her, Toastmaster Gitanjali.
For me?
Toastmaster Gitanjali. The best memory of my school time. The best memory of my school time, Toastmaster Gitanjali.
So it is more than 50 years, I think, I have left my school. And also I have many memories in my school days. I completed my 9th, 10th and 11th from Vadodara's Kendra Vidyalaya, which is situated in Sangam Charastar. There I was not a very good student, but I was always recognized because of my co-curricular activities. Wherever there is a co-curricular activities were held, Gitanjali was first. Our youth class teacher, it is a Hindi debate, Gitanjali, you will go for the debate. If it is a recitation competition, Gitanjali, you will go for the recitation. If it is outside school, it is a zonal meeting or it is a India level meeting, central level meeting. Always I went, I was sent by the school, and always I brought not the first but second prize for the school. Thus, though I was not very good in studies, but because of these activities, I was very passionate about speaking, communication, recitation, drama, fancy, all these activities. Every time my involvement is there in all those activities. So these are some very memorable moments of my life. I can't forget. Still I have preserved those certificates. After 50 years also, I have preserved those certificates with me. And if anytime I feel sad, I used to recollect those memories. I always open that file and see those certificates. Though those were not very up to date, but that gives me energy and to do something in my life. Thank you and over.
So I gave the topic because we always say that madam was a teacher or was a principal, but I wanted to learn few things from her school life as well. So this was, I never prepare my table topics. I share based on who's on the other side as a speaker. Now let's welcome on the stage the star of this meeting, distinguished Toastmaster Nick.
or moon?
Looking also very.
Distinguished Toastmaster Neha, my favorite song. My favorite song, Distinguished Toastmaster
He's a
Neha.
good dancer.
With a dance. Yeah, with a dance.
Thank you. The table topic master just said how he likes to interpret the speaker first and then give a topic. And I'm no surprised with the topic coming to me. And I'm rather very happy to come always in Toastmasters, and specifically to Vadodara Toastmasters Club. And people here sitting with me, I think they are very known to me, and they also know me very clearly, very intimately, I would say. And they know that I like songs as well as, to an extent, dance. Krunal is actually imitating. But when I talk of song, obviously, music to me is something that soothes when I am in stress, number one. Number two, it enhances the mood. And the second thing, it uplifts me. So those are the three important points why I listen to music. There has been times, because I work professionally also in my professional setup, and we all have stressful environments, and there have been times where you don't feel like doing anything, and that's where I wear my hat of dancing. Today morning was one such day where we three friends got together and we were at Kamati Garden, where I met no other than Toastmaster, and that Toastmaster was Toastmaster Tarun. And suddenly, to my surprise, we were just arranging the instruments and everything, and I just moved around and I see him. And we were preparing for a dance sequence. We've just recorded it with him soon. And he was surprised by my utter presence there. And that's how, the music keeps me up. What kind of music I would like to address is maybe something which is very soothing and very engaging. Is something, and also the other is something which is trending. So over to you.
Coincidentally, when I met first time to Distinguished Toastmaster Neha, I was listening to a song, if you recollect, when you are going to drop Nishan. And that time I realized that she is there on another platform called Instagram, where I just debuted 2 months back. And I have very few contacts. So every time I keep on seeing the same people's reels, and hers is the one who keeps on coming with great enthusiasm. So next up, we have someone, as we heard from Toastmaster Gitanjali, how can we miss Toastmaster Kirit? Because both of them encourage all of us. Toastmaster Kirit, what advice would you give to your younger self? What advice would you give to your younger self, Toastmaster Kirit?
In fact, today, good times are really rolling. I'm enjoying every moment of it. Advice to youngsters, advice to young me. I truly feel that the moment you think yourself complete, your life is over. Never think that you are complete, because life teaches you every moment, every second, from everyone, every circumstances, every situation. What mistake people will do is think that once you are professionally qualified, you become a doctor, you become a chartered accountant, you become a master of business administration, and you are in a good post in the company. And you feel your life is settled, nothing to be done. And you start exhibiting all those qualities which you acquired. That is where life stops. Learning can never end, and you have seen it with all top people. At the age of 80 or 70 also, they keep on learning. And learning is also from youngsters. It is not that, like today when I heard the speeches of Hitesh and this young lady who, like the first time, and I found that how much energy they still have. They want to imbibe everything from everybody. And we
At the age of 60, we think that now it's time to go to temple, do some bhajans, and just read the religious scriptures. That's not that. You read religious scriptures, but even if you read Gita, Uddhav, who was almost 80-year-old when Krishna was dying, and he asked Krishna 35 questions. In the age of 80, what was he going to learn? But he knew that life, whatever time remaining, is to imbibe some good qualities. So I also urge the completeness, forget. We are always in it.
And we'll have one last topic. The reason I asked the question to Toastmaster Kirit, because he and Gitanjali ma'am were two people. After this meeting, they reached out to me multiple times, telling me how good I have done and what could have been done. So after reaching so much advanced level, they are still grounded and humble. That each time we come to the meeting, they ask us to go on the stage. And I thought, let's take this opportunity and to bring them on the stage. For the last table topic, may I request Kiran to please come on the stage. Kiran, why public speaking? Why public speaking? Kiran.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. The public speaking is a wide area, not only in a single word we can say. In every life we come to people in a single or a multiple. Talking my own example, I was in the manufacturing unit in Hazira. So it was simple for me to address more than 50-60 workmen in a Hindi and Gujarati. Now come to corporate culture where you can talk to a vendor or customer or your boss or everything in English or on telephone. So there is a single or two, maximum 2% you can speak. But when you have address to a more than two and you have a stage fear, it gives a fumble and it's difficult to the word Jambori because it's make a internal fear say that something goes wrong. People look at me, they say something different. When I first time attended the session at the WhatsApp, the madam gave an example that you are looking only to the back end. You are not looking to the front audience. So that time I noted my thing that these are the improvements I needed. After attending one or two hour session, then I get confidence and people are getting improved slowly, gradually at the master level, what they are sitting here and giving the emulation to the people. So I can say that the word to have a fun is by speaking, you have a more internal and prompt speak will help us to create a much better and better day by day. Thank you.
And we all share the same fear when it comes to public speaking, one time or other. Because everyone who goes on the stage, no matter he or she is a world champion, they fumble, they feel fear. But it's always conquering the fear, doing despite the fear, that gives us a chance to grow. Now I said that this would be the last topic, but I received a message from Toastmaster Janki yesterday night that she has a dream to be a table topic speaker. So I can't complete that without Toastmaster. Toastmaster Janki, my best friend, Toastmaster Janki.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. My best friend. So, what I believe is the first thing that will be last forever is you yourself only. So, what I believe is be the best friend of yourself first. We have many friends who help us to grow, who help us to get out from the situations, who encourage us, who guide us. But at last, it is your inside intuition. It is your own words that what you want to do. So it is like be the best friend of your first.
I always see great wisdom in her speeches. I still remember the speech she had given, A and C, in between B there it was. So I encourage you to come for the table topics as well because you are doing wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this session as much as I enjoyed hosting it and let the good times roll as I welcome Toastmaster Vikram on the stage. But before that, let's see how we did in terms of timing of the table topic speech. For that, we have Toastmaster Vatsal on the stage.
Toastmaster Anand, 1 minute 11 seconds. Guest Dr. Vidhi, 49 seconds. Guest Dinesh, 56 seconds. Toastmaster Gitanjali, 2 minutes 9 seconds. Distinguished Toastmaster Neha, 2 minutes 10 seconds. Toastmaster Kirit, 1 minute 52 seconds. Guest Kiran, 1 minute 38 seconds. And Toastmaster Janki, 1 minute 04 seconds.
So after jamboree of the table topics, let's see what other stories we have in our store from our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikram.
Almost good afternoon now. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm back again. We are around 10-15 minutes late. I'll just give you a quick story. Sanjay and Rashmi are the first husband and wife of Vadodara Toastmasters. They should have been a wife and husband before a few years, but I messed it up. Not taking the names. Say, for example, let's have a Toastmaster Bharat. Yes?
We have many husbands feeling to bring wives.
Yeah. It was a direct shoot against me. And Krunal. Krunal and his wife were members of a Gujarati Toastmasters club. That you opened. Yeah, fine. There was one person called Bharat. I'm not taking the real name. Now, Bharat calls me and says, my wife is interested to join Toastmasters. However, she has got little doubts on Toastmasters. Can you please take forward? So she calls me and she speaks about, can I give speech every week? Is there a mentor? There's a lot of questions. Immediately, I asked her, yeah, it can be done. But Mrs. Bharat, please don't. Mrs. Bharat, my name is Sridevi, okay?
Sridevi.
You need to tell with my name. I'm an independent woman who stands by my name. Do not put my husband's name in between. And she did not tell that she is Sridevi before the call started. So I didn't know her name. Bharat told me I am giving the phone to my wife. And the wife started speaking. I am someone who is so much attached to the names. So I just said, Mrs. Bharat. Mrs. Bharat? It was a shock for me. It was a shock for me. And she did not end up coming to the meeting. She did not become a member as well. Yeah. Over to the humorous champion, Toastmaster Hiren Kavanjal.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, my fellow members and guests. I would like to start with one question that, which is one thing that everybody likes to give, but nobody likes to receive? Advice. So I have chosen this role so that I can give advice. Usually people don't take me seriously. But this time I have taken, there is another reason that I have taken this role, because if you go out and somebody asks you that who was the international speech contest champion of Vadodara Toastmaster Club, and everybody will say that Toastmaster Vikram, I can say that I evaluated his And one funny story about our interaction I would like to also add here is that I think it was a 250th meeting, and we were called upon by Toastmaster Vikram, and he informed everybody that wear something which will create wow effect. Wear something nice. So I took out a nice blazer, but it was an old blazer. But I had to create wow effect, so I wore that blazer I had to stuck my stomach in, and when I tied those buttons, that blazer became like a frog. But I had to create that wow effect. So as soon as I went out of my house, definitely there was a wow effect. There was a wow sound, and I was so happy that yes, I created a wow effect. But it was not one wow, there were a number of wows. And when I looked around, I realized that it was a Pomerian dog. He found me an amazing person. But that's what I want to say, that funny stories are in the Toastmaster, for the Toastmaster, because of Toastmaster, and it is due to Toastmaster. And that is what you have created, very nice session today with funny stories. And because these are funny stories, lot of color in it, so it really relates with our festival, that festival mood we have, the Jamboree mood that we have. We could create that, so kudos to Toastmaster Vikram. But before I initiate further evaluation, it is me and my team going to evaluate the entire meeting. So I will start with evaluation of our first speaker. And to evaluate Toastmaster Hitesh speech, our avid traveler, I will call upon Toastmaster Janardhan to evaluate that.
I need more time to laugh. And I forgot half of my evaluation. Hitesh has a very non-current, easy and self-assured way of delivering his speech. When he comes here and presents his speech, somehow he makes us feel, and it is of course that it comes very naturally to him. He just comes here and delivers a wonderful speech about various aspects, and this is a wonderful gift he has got. He always says he is not prepared. I don't know why he says that. But when he comes here, I can understand the level of preparedness he has put into his speech. He is a shining star of our club, and today he gave a speech about innovative leadership. After hearing his speech, I felt that he is a rare commodity because he is a leader and not a manager. I mean, when I say manager, not a micromanager. We have a lot of managers around, and he is a wonderful leader. He started his speech by talking about Kohli, already mailed to his professional colleagues, and he struck the chord with the audience. And he talked about hitting the hand with the finger, hiding from teachers. All this we all have experienced. And heat, that being inversely proportional to mangoes, was unique for me to understand from him. And the audience were drawn into his speech because of these simple examples. The audience were drawn into his speech. Even though he touched about various aspects of leadership, he spoke about humor. When you are in control, the team members will feel even they are in control. Swimming against wit as a weapon. I somehow felt that he could have used a few instances of exhibition of leadership style in real life. Maybe he could have had a mono talk, or the examples could have struck the chord with the audience more. Like for example, the other day I was talking to my friend, and there was a change in the leadership of CSK, right? So I was telling him that the current captain should be more mentally strong. He said me, you are mentally strong, because he was working with me for a long time. So that was really something which I felt proud. Somebody is praising me, because these days things don't happen this way. So probably he could have used those instances where he had a list of leadership styles. He could have probably put something into use, and that would have added more value to his speech. I was expecting more body language and vocal variety. The ant story, the holy, maybe he could have used more in a better way. For example, I hit the ant, it came back. This sort of a more expressive explanation of examples would have taken the speech to a different level. To conclude, a wonderful speech about leadership styles, the exhibition of more personal examples Not with all, it's not possible, but probably one or two would have added more value and taken to the speech to a different level. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jalandhan. And now I would like to call upon to evaluate Toastmaster Kunal's speech, most popular evaluator, Toastmaster Gitanjali.
Up above the sky, but I am not such type of great person. Thank you so much. Namaskar and my soulful greetings to each one of you. Toastmaster Kunal. It was wonderful experience to enjoy such emotional and heart-touching speech. Your speech, right, the water gun, was very apt with the time. Your presentation was related with Holi, and Holi is the festival which we will celebrate tomorrow, the color Holi, and today is the first Holi, that lighting the fire and all this thing. Your whole speech revolves around the water. But the tyranny is that due to your ego, of your attitude, you could not purchase the water gun which your son liked. In our life, the actual thing is done. If the time passed, then we just miss everything. Only the repentation is there in our hand. And the same thing happened with you. You give us the actual meaning of value. If we evaluate price and value, to give importance to which thing? Actually, the value. We must value the time, because once the time lost forever. So, something we all have learned from your speech. In your speech, many wow points were there, many takeaways were there. This was an eye-opening presentation for parents. Content of your speech was simple and clear, thus it went directly inside our hearts. Your command over language was excellent. Eye contact with the audience and the body language was quite up to the mark. With great ease and comfort, you presented your speech. Audience found your speech very near to their heart. Thus, they took great interest in your presentation. You make your emotional speech as humorous. So it is quite emotional, but by your presentation, you turn the nature of the speech as humorous. Well done. By presenting such emotional story of yours, you fulfilled the project purpose. Thus, kudos to you. Technically, it was a sound presentation. Indeed, it was an excellent presentation, and I felt somehow it was very difficult to find out some flaws in your speech to give feedback. Technically, there was no flaws. It is flawless speech. But somehow very minutely I observed your speech and I found that it was, as I told you, it is something emotional because you have not given that water gun to your son. When the time passed, that remained inside your heart and that pricked. You feel pain. You repented. The time has gone. You could not do that. But there you could not show your emotional expressions. Not in the voice modulation and not in the facial expression. So it's my earnest request to you, as you are a great speaker, so please do little hard work in your voice modulation and facial gestures. To sum up, it was a great speech. I liked the speech, highly compelling and very interesting. All the best, Toastmaster Kunal. Continue this journey to be a great speaker of art. All my best wishes to all for Holi. It's a Jamboree time is waiting for you all. Let's roll. Let's the good time roll in your life. Enjoy the festival of Holi in the fullest extent. Thanks and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gitanjali. It was a very wonderful evaluation.
Thank you.
To evaluate our icebreaker speaker, Toastmaster Rashmi, I would like to call upon someone who is having heart of gold. That's what I think you got tagged during the Women's Day. That's what I felt. So with a big round of applause, let us welcome Toastmaster Jyoti.
Thank you, Elaine. Good afternoon and namaste to everyone. My target speaker, T.M. Rashmi. From an ordinary background to extraordinary heights, T.M. Rashmi's speech was a perfect example of that quote. She beautifully mentioned about her life's journey. A girl, simple and a humble girl, came from a very small town, very protective background, but she had lots of dreams. She wanted to achieve extraordinary heights. How she struggled from her family background and being a younger sister. I know what kind of effect we have when we have a elder brother like that, and when we have a very humble background, it's become very difficult to keep on, persistence on that dreams. But that's what she explained in her story. And from a very simple to the humble girl to a co-founder of her academy and a salon, she managed to explain everything in her 4-minute speech. The good points I liked about in her speech is she clearly mentioned few incidents like 18 Feb, the incidents about her brothers. When she dropped her daughter on daycare, the emotions could be felt in her eyes. Like being a mother, I know that she was about to cry that time. And it was very much, we can visualize that scene. What mother feels when her daughter is there in a day center and you have to follow her dreams, you have to take care of her daughter. It was a very well connected, I'm sure every one of you got connected with her speech, that what she was trying to say, what was the incidents, how she felt. It was a very emotional speech. As far as improvements are concerned, as it was her first speech, I would like to congratulate you to give your first attempt and give your best for your first speech. You mentioned many times like you are nervous. Let me tell you, even if the experienced speaker, everybody is nervous when they are coming on stage. But you don't have to say you are nervous. Just note down this. Next time you will never say you are nervous. Let the audience feel. Let the audience take whatever they want to take. You have to enjoy when you are on a stage. Nervousness is not a word. It is within you. It is not to share with anybody else. So you will not say this again. This is the only thing. You yourself mentioned that English is the problem. But friends, English or any language cannot be a barrier in public speaking if you practice well. T.M. Rashmi is, she's a very, very persistent speaker. She works very hard. With your practice, I'm sure you will improve in that. A little more persistence, a little more effort will definitely give you that success. So forget about English, forget about nervousness. You are on the stage, you're going to rock. And just keep these points with you. It's a Jamboree moment for you. Let the good time roll and enjoy your journey of public speaking.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jyoti, for such a wonderful evaluation. I will now request timer's report for our evaluators. Please, Toastmaster Vasu.
So, Toastmaster Janardhan, 2 minutes 13 seconds. Toastmaster Gitanjali Madam, 4 minutes 12 seconds. Toastmaster Jyoti, 2 minutes 56 seconds.
Thank you very much. Quick and precise, Toastmaster Vatsal. Now, our evaluator for table topic master and the entire session, I would like to call upon the gentleman. He could see the dance today of Toastmaster Neha. Could not see? Yeah, you know.
We are waiting for reels.
I go to Kamadi Bagh many times and I only see peacocks dancing. Now I will try to watch even further get some better chance. So let us, with a big round of applause, let us call upon Toastmaster Tarun.
Very good afternoon to my fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Today's meeting began with a jamboree. Thanks to TM Viren for the snacks. Sorry. Great sir, and I thought it was perfect. Thanks to Great sir for the snacks. As table topic master, I would like to give a big kudos to TM Chintan. Very well explained what is TTM, how the topics would be given, how you have to think. So that made the people or speaker at ease when they come to stage and deliver the speech. So kudos to TM Chintan for the way you present it. Few tips I would like to add is most of all of you have followed when you came for the table topic speech, giving the speech. Like you greet the audience, take 10 to 20 second pause, as you would have seen as TM Janki. She took a longer pause, but 10 to 20 second pause is a good. Shake hands while you come, before you go. And personal stories are best when it comes to table topic. Now I would like to just evaluate all the table topic speakers. I will share the positive points and maybe one point where I felt they could have done better. So TM Anand, good hand gesture, confident. Only stage just maybe I think you were stagnant at one point because you were delivering speech. So stage users could have been more better. Dr. Vidhi, I think you started with a great personal story. You had good hand gesture as well. I thought you should have got a bit slow on your speech, and stories of your daughters or kids are always, you can elaborate and talk endlessly. So if you have given a little bit thought on yourself, or maybe you would have gone a little bit slow, you would have definitely met the time limit. Dinesh, again you shared your personal story. Again, I think you were stagnant at one corner of the stage, so I think when you are delivering a speech, you can be more on front and recover the audience. Then the three legends of BTM or Toastmasters fraternity, TM Gitanjali, BTM Neha and Great Sir. I would just like all the audience or people who are present just to note how they spoke with confidence, the hand gesture, the stage movement and the voice modulation. These four ingredients are a must, or if you inculcate these four ingredients, you can be a great speaker. So this four things, I think all the three demonstrated at the best. One small observation which I could notice in TM Gitanjali is I think the far end of my side of the audience were ignored. You were more concentrating on TM Chintan when it came to this side of the stage. So that is only Neha, TTM Neha, again we thought that she would end performing or at least singing a bit of song, but that's
maybe after the meeting.
Great sir, no observation. Kiran, yeah, good hand gesture, great confidence. Again, the same mistake. I think stage was cornered. You could have been on the center stage and irritate the audience. Last, TM Janki, longer pose than required, so that is on that. You had good hand gesture, and again you could have had, used the stage more. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tarun, for wonderful evaluation. I would now like to call upon our R counter, and for R counter, I would like to say that when Toastmaster Janki did one exercise when we were at Kamati Garden, she told me that you have to tell negative things for the person standing beside you, and I had many negative points because Janki was standing beside me. And one of the negative points I want to tell you is that she is making me feel so guilty that she was giving such a wonderful presentation and showing about the life and showing about the goals that how you should be reaching it. And I was feeling very guilty about that. I haven't known such things so far.
Yeah.
But then I console my mind. I realized that she is 18 years of age. I'm just 53. Many things to learn. So with that introduction, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Janki for our counter report.
Once again, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. Good afternoon. So, today my job was quite easier. So, first of all, kudos to all the flawless speakers, Toastmaster Vikram, Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster Krunal, Toastmaster Tarun, Toastmaster Kirit, DTM Neha, Toastmaster Shakshi. Kudos to all the no clutch words, no filler words, and they tried to have a perfect pose in between the speeches. One thing that I have noticed and which mesmerized me was no filler word, no crutch word, words were used in the speech of Toastmaster Rasmi. But she was giving her special kudos to Toastmaster Rashmi. She tried to take perfect poses in between, but she haven't used any crutch words or filler words. So kudos to that. So today my report was this only. Over to
Thank you, Toastmaster Janki. One more negative point is she forgot to mention my name. But no problem. To introduce Toastmaster,
she did not find the words for you. She was speechless.
She may be ignored you because you said that you are.
To introduce our grammarian, I don't want to speak even one sentence. If I speak one sentence more, she will find two mistakes. Once upon a time, she told me that Hiran, your spelling was wrong. I said I was just narrating, I was not writing. She told me that the way you pronounce it must have been a wrong spelling. So without giving further introduction, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Sakshi for
Thank you, Meet Toastmaster Hiren, and good afternoon once again. Let's kick off on the heels for the evaluation report. First of all, I would like to list out the cream of the crop who have used word of the day and phrase of the day. Word of the day, Toastmaster Vikram, Toastmaster Rashmi, guest Vidhi, guest Kiran, Toastmaster Chintan, Toastmaster Hiren, Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster Jyoti, Toastmaster Tarun. Phrase of the day, Toastmaster Janarthan, Toastmaster Ritesh, Toastmaster Kiran, guest Kiran. Those is the meaning of the phrase, but again I would like to applaud them for their cognizance. Toastmaster Chintan, Toastmaster Gitanjali, Toastmaster Jyoti. Give yourself a huge Apart from word of the day and phrase of the day, there are so many good words and phrases used in the course of the meeting, starting with the words propel, empirical, embrace, imbibe, compelling. Now the phrases. Though Toastmaster Hitesh used so many good phrases, I would like to pick a few of them. Imaginary fear is constant. Learning and leadership are indispensable. Empathy is the key. Oh, nice. Practice is what you pay. Value is what you get. 1,000-mile journey begins with a single step. Fake it till you make it. And never stop learning because life never stops you teaching. Indeed, there were so many motivational phrases. So thank you to all of you. Now, even though you have excelled so much in your conversations, there is always room for improvement. I confronted few grammatical errors that I would like to pick. In a holy. It should be in the holy because it specifies a particular festival. Soap was a stolen. It should be either was stolen because here it is missing the verb, or you may use in other way, someone stole the soap. Below the bed, it should be beneath the bed as it is as the water gun is not going to be seen anywhere because below and beneath are the prepositions that have a subtle differences when it comes to the usage. I will definitely, so it should be, I would definitely purchase, because that was the prompt decision that you were making. To recommending, it should be to recommend, because there is a missing of intransitive verb, so that should not be used as to recommend. Many speakers use present tenses while narrating their past experiences. So I would like to recommend that in case of prepared speeches, get it mentored, and in case of impromptu speeches, be slow and be focused, because every word matters. And someone said nonchalant, it should be pronounced as nonchalant. So it means someone who is calm and composed. Now to summarize, word of the day and phrase of the day is given with the motive that you should incorporate in your daily conversations. So if you have noticed that I have used so many phrases, and to your surprise, they are already given in the previous meetings. So they not only enrich your vocabulary, but also help the usage of non-touch words that we may use in our conversations. And if you are trying to incorporate any hard word in your conversation, first listen that word properly, practice, and also ensure if the given word is applicable for that sentence or not, because many times it happens. Third, the most important one, that for proper construction of sentences, please practice your fundamentals. And if you have a paucity of time, there are so many apps available on App Store, on a Google Play Store, that will definitely help you in your correct grammar. And as a holy symbolizes renewals and beginnings, so I believe that you will learn from your past and start afresh with positive energy and enthusiasm that will definitely help you in your growth and development. Thank you.
And didn't I tell you that?
The last two sentences were for you.
Now it is time for my overall report. And I would like to say that the meeting did not start at 10:30 because meeting usually starts even much before that. The pre-preparation, and I would like to say that Toastmaster Janki did such a wonderful job ensuring that every roles are filled in, all the cover is prepared, all the banner is done, and our poster winner, Toastmaster Kabir, he did a wonderful job with giving a very smiley poster, a unique one, because I want to tell everybody that it is just not creating a poster from the Google. I don't know whether he is using ChatGPT or not, but there are many things that we have to take care of it. Some copyright issues, and there are a few colors that we have to do. And mixing that, he has created a wonderful poster, and no doubt he won that first prize. Toastmaster Vatsal started meeting on time, I would say, because there was a definitely delay, but it was a delicious delay. We will have a big round of applause for our sponsors. And he allowed me to taste before we buy, so I had my share also. With that, we started meeting at 11:40, 10:40. But then it was an impressive start by Toastmaster Vatsal, and then Toastmaster Pratik, he took presiding officer role. And W is silent in this holy. That was a very nice apt story that you mentioned, which is related to the Holi festival, and then it created the mood for our entire meeting, because it's a funny story going to come. When our Toastmaster of the day initiated, I was started looking for those funny stories, but he started with the message that I am your Toastmaster of the day. Well, Toastmaster Vikram, you don't have to tell that. We have that in the banner. This is the lesson you only gave us to everyone. With that, I would like to say that, before that, book of the week was introduced, very nicely introduced. And Toastmaster Janardhan, he mentioned that he forgot the book in Mumbai, but still he find it interesting. So that is definitely a very good thing. It must be a very good book that we should be looking for. Now I would like to say that when Toastmaster of the day initiated, there was some crosstalks. Toastmaster Tarun mentioned one comment, added something about the presidential club, and there was another mention. Despite that, on impromptu, he made a comment of CSK, and he diverted entire attention towards the Toastmaster of the day. I would say that that's a unique thing. When you are on the stage, you should be ensuring that the focus is on you. And on impromptu, it has to be done. That was remarkable. I was looking for story initially, but it came one after another. It was really hilarious and very nice stories that we kept coming one after another. Toastmaster Sakshi always unique. She mentioned about the masterpiece of different colors, and that way she mentioned that we can blend such thing in the English, and that way she incorporated the festival mood into that. And you can see that the phrase of the day and word of the day is used maximum in this meeting, I would say, in the recent meetings, and that was because of the word and phrase of the day, very nicely chosen by you, Toastmaster Sakshi. I really like that, and you mentioned about the thumbs up or even the clap. That created that momentum, and everybody encouraged to speak about it, and everybody supported such drive. I do not would like to comment on Toastmaster Hitesh speech or Toastmaster Kunal's speech or Toastmaster Rashmi's speech, because they have been evaluated very nicely. I would like to say that Toastmaster Kunal, that was a very deep message, emotional message you gave about water gun, gaining versus loss or price versus value. But at the same time, I would also say that there was another learning or another teaching that you gave to your son, that in life sometimes you don't get 100%. Please don't get emotional. I mean, I'm just that's a fact of life, that you don't get anything 100%. And that was the very nice learning that you might have given to your son. So that was nice. For Toastmaster Rashmi, I would like to say that I should have brought earplugs, because of the amount of applause that I listened to the entire audience. And the duration of audience was so nice. You mentioned that you are a nervous girl and you become courageous. That was the initial sentence. And your speech proved that yes, you are nervous, but then you complete that speech very nicely. So that was a nice thing. Table topic master, Toastmaster Chintan, you are always very calm, composed, and without notes, he took away the entire session. And he covered the nice spectrum of the audience. I mean, every spectrum of the audience he covered. Here I would like to say that table topic should be like a buffer for time. So if we initiate some late or some time has been gone little more, table topic points could have been cut down, number of points could have been cut down, so that we can end the meeting on the time. So this is the responsibility we have to take care during the table topic. So there we can improve on. But had we cut down the time, I would have not been able to listen to Toastmaster Janki's speech. So it was good this time in this meeting. Overall, I would like to say that it was a wonderful meeting. My takeaway is that Toastmaster journey is not only to go to and reach to the goal, but it is to enjoy the process. And this is what we have experienced today because of the wonderful theme by Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Vikram. So with a message that let the good time roll, I would like to hand over to the
Toastmaster Hiren had a very humorous take on this general evaluation. Thank you so much. I would end up just with one story and give it to the presiding officer, Toastmaster Pratik. One girl called me and told, I'm practicing to speak against the government and I belong to a particular religion. And I told Toastmasters is about refraining from sex, politics and religion. This is the crux of our ideology here. He said, no, you are allowing me to come and speak. I immediately cut the call and I blocked the number. I do not want any more controversy in my tenure and in Toastmasters in general. Over to you, Toastmaster Pratik. Thank you.
Okay, now it is time for the guest feedback. I would like to call upon the stage the guests to come and share your experience.
For me now, my heart is racing very fast because it's third time I'm speaking here. So overall, it is very fun-loving. Like everybody is so nice that they are not discouraging. Just that the way it happens in school and colleges, that they are like pinpointing you. You are doing wrong. You are doing wrong. That what happened to me during my college and school time. So it is very fun-loving, encouraging thing. And sir, you are great. But all the teachers were great, and I think it will help me in my journey to speak. So it is very good. My husband recommended this. He was a part of this entire journey. He loved it. So he told me to join it. He lives in Mumbai, so he couldn't join. So I will be joining mostly sooner. I hope I could join this sooner. So it's very good. Thank you so much. And thank you
What is the first name of Mr. Joshi?
Rahul. So that you can interact. Great.
Vikram, one more story.
Yes, Kiran, if you would like to come on the stage.
I say special thanks to Vikram. So Vikram introduced me to Toastmaster. I was having to search on LinkedIn. So I see the photo of Vikram in the garden and people around him. So I just gave a call to him. What is that? So he said, we have non-profit organization Toastmaster. So you can come and attend the meeting. You will see the progress and you will understand. So first I have attended WhatsApp.
Yes.
Then second was online on the Teams. So third was I am not able to. I was for some person. So I go to Surat. Then she told me to just attend and then get filled. What is the process? You understand and then join. So last week I have come again and this fourth. So I feel that now it is the process. What last topic was given me public speaking. So step by step everything has to be learned. So what Geetanjali madam encouraging how they use the body posture, it gives image. Kirit sir explain how life is not complete. So it's a process. Still I am 40 plus, but I have to learn a lot to get a higher level. What I have a dream in my life. So I thanks to everyone to listening me. Thank you very much.
Never too late to learn.
Now it is time for the awards. For that, I would like to call upon the stage Toastmaster of the day.
Best table topic speaker, Toastmaster Kiran.
Now for the best prepaid speaker. Any guesses?
Toastmaster Krunal.
For the best evaluator. None other than Toastmaster Jyoti.
The best supporting role player, the grammarian Toastmaster Kalki.
Now for the best role player.
You should hand over.
I will ask him to follow me.
Toastmaster Hiren.
We must admire Pratik's devotion for service.
He just thought Hiren is to be very senior. So.
Not senior, he is his guru. Huh?
He is my mentor actually.
He is all speeches he mentions.
Now, in the last few weeks, there was one International Women's Day, but there are some talented women who are not able to make them in that meeting. So we are distributing the awards for them in today's meeting. So the one award is for the Toastmaster Rashmi. For him to hand over the award, I would like to call upon the stage Toastmaster Gitanji.
Oh. You know what tag they have given? The beauty queen of Toastmasters.
Now for the next award, I would like to call upon the stage BTM Neha to give a award to Toastmasters party.
Can you guess the title? Say it aloud.
Shakespeare.
Raman Razi.
Shashi Tharoor.
So many names you're getting. I am. Oh my God.
Dictionary reviewer.
She is VTM ki Lobofee.
Oh.
Now in the upcoming meeting, there is one twist. In the next meeting, we are going to have an agenda in the reverse order. So in the next meeting, the evaluation session will be the first, then the table topic session, and the prepared speeches session. And the twist is when the grammarian or the timer or whenever he says that this speaker had done this much and this much pillars, that speaker needs to follow that. So there is some challenges involved, and let's just keep this role going. So if anyone role player have any question, please contact to the ExCom team. So it will guide you the better. But this is the twist. Keep joining the Toastmaster to know more about the next.
Next Sunday we have India contest.
Next meeting, regular Toastmaster meeting.
First award will be given.
Yeah, award to the last one.
Good point. Start with the guest speaker.
So now with this onward, I will follow this meeting at the Please everyone come on the stage for the group photo.
I thought he got angry. I thought he got angry.
Turn over the change.
Group photo, please. So let's take a marking.